city, we deep in the blend. In that field, all we got is our team, so we put it together and ride to the end. At the end of this year, I'm just making
Welcome back to Sports Facts with Brax, episode 5. We're getting ready for this week. It was a wonky week last week. We'll talk about the outcomes later, but rough week. Rough week if y'all watched the Cowboys game. So our MVP of last week, he could be the MVP of every week, is Puka Nacua. In fantasy, he has scored 20 points and up in every game. If depending on how your fantasy league works. But he's a beast. Probably the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL right now. Not fantasy-wise, just all-wise. So he was our MVP. Nice seeing him finally getting reception touchdown, not a rushing touchdown. Gosh. But he is our MVP of last week. Our best NFL game of last week. Probably the Cowboys game. We'll end up talking about that later when I get to my outcomes. Yeah, it'll be one of the first ever things we've had. That was a funny symbol that he put there. Usually put X's for the games I get wrong and checks for the game I get right. What do you do when you get a tie? What do you do when you get a tie? So our outcomes of last week, we went 8, 7, and 1. Yes, I said and 1. We got a tie. The Cowboys game. My dad literally said I would have rather them lost than tied. It's not necessarily good, but it's not bad because it doesn't count as a loss in your season. But you really want to get back on that team that you played. It's just not a good feeling to have a tie. It's not. Everybody hates Micah. That wasn't a sack. I don't know if y'all saw it, but the play he got on Dak wasn't a sack. I don't think it was. Or at least that's what my dad said. Well, we went 8-7-1. Not our best week. We're 43-20-1 so far throughout the season. We're going to get started with our predictions. We have San Francisco, LA. Thursday, I think I'm going to go with the Rams here. Just because the Rams are Puka Nacua. So, I might want to go with them. You're betting. I would definitely bet on that. What's it called? The points that you put on, like, the bet, like, they're favored to win by, like, 5. Whatever. I think it'll be a ton for the Rams because 49ers aren't that good. Sorry to anybody that's watching this that likes the 49ers. It won't be the best this year. Losing all the people they've lost. Minnesota versus Cleveland are 9:30 a game. Minnesota's playing 9:30 again. Look at this. I think I'm going to go with Minnesota. They've been playing, the last few weeks. They lost to Pittsburgh. Weird. And they destroyed the Bengals, which is insane. But I'm going to choose them over Cleveland. I think they'll come out with a pretty good game. Now we have Houston and Baltimore. Houston's struggling quarterback-wise. Wide receivers are... Meh. I'm going to go with Baltimore. Wait, no, because they're 1-3, but it is at Baltimore. Let's go with Baltimore with their second win over Houston. Then Miami, Carolina. If you didn't really know about too much into football, you'd probably say Miami because you probably know that Carolina's not that good. If you're me, you would know that Miami's not very good. Carolina's gone up in the past few years. I think I'm going to go ahead and ask y'all. Put it down in the comments. I'd love to see what y'all's answers are because I'm still stuck on it. Do you think Bryce Young is bad because of the team he's on or the way he's playing? Put that down in the comments. I'd love to see all the answers because I'm still stuck on that. Stuck. Yeah, so we have that. I think we're going to go Carolina. Very confident with that. Then we have Vegas, Indianapolis. Indianapolis is going on, new quarterback. Just the whole transition of the offense with already a good defense it's a good year for them. It's a good year. I think they'll turn out with a nice season. A smooth season. No, that's good. Yeah, but I think they'll win. I think they'll pull that out. It'll be nice to see it. I'll be watching that game, that's for sure. But I'm going to choose them over Las Vegas. It's going a lot slower than that. I'm still at the 12 o'clock games. And next, we have the Giants versus New Orleans. Jackson Dart will lead the Giants to victory against the Saints. The Saints. I think the Giants could be good this year. Actually, no, because Neighbors is gone. It's gonna be an insane year for them, considering their two tie wide receivers are now Darius Slayton and Wan'Dale Robinson. And then they got Hyatt back up. I think the Giants will pull that. New Orleans isn't the best, but I think the Giants will have a nice one there. Next, we have the Dallas Cowboys versus the Jets. I can hear crickets chirping while I'm trying to think. See, I really want to choose the Cowboys, but what if the Jets could beat them? The Jets could beat them. I get it wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. I'll trust the Cowboys here. Y'all's Cowboys better lead me in a victory. Yeah, so I'm going to choose Cowboys over the Jets. Next, we have Denver versus Philadelphia, our last 12 o'clock game. Let's go Philly here. I do not like saying that, but they're okay. They'll do whatever it takes to win. Not selfish. That's what they are. Not selfish. Next, we have Denver that was the game that we just did. Tennessee versus Arizona. Read it. Arizona. I think Arizona will win this. Am I saying they're good? Am I saying they're good enough to win a Super Bowl? No. Am I saying they'll win this game? Yes. Cam Ward's got to work on it. His offense is absolutely atrocious, but he still needs a few minor adjustments. He did play on Miami, which was a nice college team to play on. I ain't going to teach him. He's good. He's good. We'll see what he can do. Next, we have Tampa Bay, Seattle. I'm going to go Tampa Bay. Wait, Bucky Irving's out. No, he's questionable. Let's just not be too concerned without that, because I think they'll be fine. They still got a Booga and all that. So we're done with our 3:05 games. Next, we're heading on to the 3:25 games. Sorry, it has Eastern on here, so it's making me read out Eastern, even though it's 3:25. It's an hour before. Next, we have, it's Detroit versus Cincinnati. Y'all are going to think I'm rogue, but I'm going Cincinnati. It is at the Bengals Stadium. I think the way Jake Browning will play is affecting on the plays he runs, the way how efficient our players run the routes. It's just, we got to run everything perfect for him to not throw a pick or him to not get a first down in the entire game or not get a touchdown. I'm going to go Cincy there. Probably not the smartest choice, but we're going to go them. Next, we have Chargers, Washington. We are literally, we're not even close to being done. I still got how many more games? 1, 2, 3. 3 more games to predict. Chargers, Washington. Let's go Chargers. I think the Chargers are going to win the Super Bowl as of right now. Y'all can go against me, but the Chargers are going to win the Super Bowl as of right now. I can prove it too. They're good. So I'm going to choose the Chargers over Washington. Next, we have New England versus Buffalo. It's at Buffalo. I'm I'm going to go Buffalo. If you choose New England's good, I'd probably put them between the Saints and Carolina. They're not better than Carolina, but they're not worse than the Saints. That's where I put them. So, if you're a New England fan, at least you're not the worst team in the league. Kansas City versus Jacksonville. Probably Kansas City here. Oh, yeah. And we have byes this week. The byes for this week are Atlanta, Chicago, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh. I'm pretty sure that's a division, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think that's a division. I'll have to go check the my poster in my room. It has all the divisions after this. But I'll look at that. I'm going to go Kansas City versus Jacksonville because I think Kansas City's good. They're good. They're good. They're good, girl. I think they'll pull it out against Jacksonville. Travis Hunter's not that good. Hopefully he's not watching this. Hopefully. Now we have Don't Bet on It and Must Watch Best Matchup of the week. It's going to be from probably the Chargers versus Washington. We don't have a lot of good games this week, but I think this one will be a close game. Yeah, we do not have a lot of good games this week. I'll watch out for that San Francisco game because that's a kind of a rivalry game. It's always a interesting game to watch. Yeah, but I'd watch out for that San Francisco game on Thursday. No bet on that. Next, we're going to move on to our trivia timeout. The answer was Adrian Peterson for our last one. I'm not sure this is a thing. But if it is, who won the first ever Super Bowl MVP? That probably isn't a thing. If not, who won the first ever Super Bowl. And just answer both of those. And we'll come back to you with the answers if it's true or not. Bible verse of the week. We'll just do Philippians 4:13. I can do... Wait, hold on. Yeah, I got one. Psalms 56:3, nerve. My bad, that's the Bible. We say that all the time. Psalm 56:3, nerve. When I'm afraid, I put my trust in you. You got to put your trust in him, and he will guide you to victory. Yep. And it will give you a good life. Shout-outs this week. Chad Webster being there for us. Let's go Carly. Big Lions fan. Oh, they're playing the Bengals this week. Good luck with that. That's good. Oh, there's going to be a lot of screaming in that game. A lot of screaming. That Monday night game against the Broncos for the Bengals was terrible. It was atrocious. We look like we don't know how to play football. Hopefully we'll beat the Lions. Not sure. But thanks. Be sure to tune in every Wednesday for a brand new episode. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button. Peace.